Hello honey bunnies, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hey honey bunny, how you doing? My name is Adriana. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And if you're a returning subscriber, hello honey bunny. So today I am going to be going through my at-home waxing routine. I do my own waxes at home primarily because I'm just a cheap bitch. I don't want to pay for it. Let me just tell the truth, I don't want to pay for it. So I went and bought all the stuff off Amazon. I've been doing my own waxes for about, it gotta be 6 months almost to a year. 6 months almost to a year, easy. I primarily do my underarms, my legs, my happy trail, my regular like forearm right here, or I don't know if this is a forearm, but you know what the hell this is. I wax all of that at home. Brazilians I refuse to touch because I'm not trying to fight through the tundra and kill myself. So I'll still get that done professionally, but everything else I'll do at home. Yeah, so in the video I'm going to go through my aftercare, before care, cleanliness, sanitation, what materials I use. You know, I'm obviously going to link everything below in my Amazon. Yeah, and I think that's it. Oh yeah, and the techniques that I use as well while applying the wax and how I rip it off. If you want to see more videos like this, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Follow me on TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, all that jazz will be in the description box below, and I'll see y'all in the video. Bye.
From afar, hard to be down to earth. When you nesting on Mars, you comment on how I move. Too much space to assume, but I'ma tell you the truth. Yeah, now when I'm gone and I roam around the globe for 3 months, that's too long. Without something that's sweet, so I phone little treats. That's a snack, not a feast. They don't mean much to me, cause I know that I have a bakery back at home in my room for. Don't act like I'm average.
So yeah, we just about to go ahead and get into the tutorial. I already filmed the intro. I already filmed all the supplies you need. First things first, I already have my wax already melted in this pot. This wax pot, I don't know if this is Fahrenheit or Celsius, baby. I have no clue. Okay, I don't have no clue. I'm gonna link everything in the description box. Okay, I had this on the highest setting just so the wax could melt. Once it got to my desired melt temperature, I guess, you need to decrease the temperature so you don't burn yourself. I normally keep it between 150 and 165. Right now I have it at 165. First things first, you always please test your wax. Okay, I'm trying to save you. Test your wax. Okay, you need to test your wax. I normally test my wax right here on my forearm, which I've already tested it, but I'll just do it again for purposes. You need to test your wax. Like, I'm trying to save you, because if you don't test your wax and you put this on your skin and it is hot, you will burn yourself. Okay, you will burn yourself. And trust me, baby, you don't want to burn yourself. Okay? Be smart, don't be stupid. So I apply that and I let this dry. I'm gonna go ahead and let y'all know I have never used this wax before. This is I think this is a Tress Wellness wax. This is not sponsored, by the way. I just wanted to try it off of Amazon, but I'm gonna link the usual wax that I usually use in the description box. I actually have a wax that I actually use like all the time, and I really love that wax. This is my first time trying Tress Wellness. I hope I don't regret it. Yeah, I really hope I don't regret it, because I have never tried Trust Wellness before. I've seen them on TikTok and stuff, but you don't really be wanting to just believe everything you see on TikTok, because you know all of that stuff is paid ads. So it's just like, it really just be making you feel like you don't really know if it's as good as they say. You know how it go with sponsorships, and everybody I've seen that's tried Trust Wellness, they be saying it's like the bee's knees. But like I said, I hope this doesn't like screw me over. And conveniently, if it is a terrible wax, it would be on my YouTube video, right? Tacky. But yeah, then you make a little tab. Obviously I'm gonna show you with my underarms, because hence that's why I'm doing the video. That's really what I need to wax. But you need to make like, I don't know if you can see that, but like a little tab. Yup, make a little tab and just rip. You see? And it appears to remove hair just fine. So yeah, so we about to get real up close and personal, girl, because I really need to wax my underarms. So yeah, that's what we about to get into. Okay, so this is my lovely underarm, okay? And as you can see, I have way more hair than is necessary, but typically I wax on like a 3 to 4 week interval. Right now I purposely let it grow out for this video, but you normally only gotta let it grow out 3 or 4 weeks. So first thing I'm gonna take is one of these little alcohol pads. And also, disclaimer, I am not a fucking professional, okay? So do what you will. This is just me. This is what I do at home. It's been working for me just fine. If you don't trust yourself not to burn yourself, baby, go to a professional. Go to a professional. But if you do decide to take advice, don't get in the comments acting ignorant. Tell me some, oh my god, she's saying she was a professional. I never fucking said that. Back to regularly scheduled program. So yeah, I'm gonna take me a little alcohol wipe, and I'm gonna get real good under there. To be honest, I really recommend you take a shower. I already know I'm clean though. I don't have any deodorant or anything under my arms, because I purposely knew I was gonna be filming this video. So yeah, preferably make sure you don't have no dirt or nothing under your arms. Preferably take a shower. Now I'm gonna let that dry really quick, because you really want to make sure that your skin is dry. And while your skin is dry, you also need to take note which way your hair growth is growing. That is important, because you want to apply the wax in the direction of the hair growth. That is very important. Apply it in the way that your hair is growing. Now I'm gonna take a nice big glob of my wax, and I'm gonna go ahead and apply up here, and I'm just going to apply it in the way that my hair is growing. Okay, yeah, make sure that you apply it in the way of your hair growth. And the reason you see me doing that is because that catches all the little strings that come off the wax. So from here, you want to let it dry. What I will say is I have been consistently waxing for a few years now. So my hair comes out a lot easier. It's a lot thinner than it was, believe it or not. The thicker the hair is, applies the strip thicker, if that makes sense. So for example, if I had like way more thick hair and this was probably my first wax, personally what I would have done is I would have just applied another layer of wax on top of this, so it can be a thick strip so it can pull all the hair out without ripping. Because I'm gonna go ahead and give you a disclaimer, if your strip is not laid appropriately, it will split when you try to pull it up. It will split. And that's just inconvenience, because you in the middle of doing the rip, it already hurt, and then it split right here. Oh my god, so annoying. Yeah, as you can see, it's drying. While it is drying, you will typically see me like pat this like sensation right here. Pat it, because this is the check to make sure it is dry. Okay, and you know what I told you, make you a little, you see this little tab, this is what you are going to grab when you rip, okay? So you always make sure you have a little tab, and then you count 1, 2, 3, and you just pull it, okay? You can see a lot less hairs left over. This Tress Wellness wax is kind of good. Look at y'all, Tress Wellness. I'm not sure if you can see it. See if I get my camera to focus. There we go. Y'all see all that hair? You see all that hair? And how you know, for real, you really got like a good, like if you really want to know if you got like a good pull, look for the little white bulbs on the edge of your hairs. Like, not sure if you can see right here. Lord, my camera's not focusing. Here we go. I'm not sure if y'all can see that right there. There we go, right there. You see that little white bulb right at the edge of that? Yeah, that's what you wanna, ooh Lord. Hello, sweetheart. That's what you want to see when you actually do your waxes. That's honestly what you want to see. That just means that you pulled your hair from the root. And again, that's the whole purpose of waxing. You want to pull it from the root. So that means that when it grows back, it's thinner, it's less painful once you start getting into a routine of it. So yeah, that was first strip. I am pleasantly surprised, and like I told you, this is not a sponsorship at all. I'm just trying this with my own money. I paid with my own money, but it seems to be like it's off to a good start. I'm going to do one more strip in that direction. I'm gonna do one more in that direction just for safe measures before I actually do the strip in the other direction, because typically I'll do a strip going this direction. Oops, I'm glad I caught that because I don't want wax all over my clothes. I'm gonna do one more strip in this direction, and then I'm gonna do the opposite direction, and then from there I should probably have all of my hair that I need to have taken off, obviously. And another thing that I don't do, excuse me, I do not under any circumstances do like the little press and hold for my girlies who get waxes. You already know what I'm talking about. When you pull the strip at the waxing place, they put pressure on it. I don't got 17 arms. I don't do all that. I just rip my strip, go on by my business. Again, I've been waxing for a little bit longer, so it does not hurt me for real. Like, I'm so used to it. As you can see, I'm doing my own wax. It's nothing. Like, it's really not. So yeah, wait for it to dry. I really like this Tress Wellness wax. I was kind of hesitant about it. I really was. But I also, like I said, I do have another wax that I advocate for. Like, I really do enjoy that wax. But this one, it's not bad. I've seen the Tress Wellness. Okay. I think we are ready. And if you ever like tap your wax and it's tacky, it's not ready yet. It's not ready yet. Yeah, got a little bit more hairs. And then I'm gonna do a strip in the reverse section. And then I'm gonna go on to my next arm. And that's it, baby. That is it. Oh, I should have applied this at the bottom. Oops. This one ain't gonna be a good strip. I already know that. Because I really should have applied this from the bottom. Because my tab is gonna be up here. So let's do this. And this is just to pick up any hairs that may be growing in the other direction. because sometimes all hair does not grow in the same direction, which is fine. If it doesn't all grow in the same direction, you can do stuff like a reverse strip, and that will get all of the little hairs that's left behind. Now I'm gonna go ahead and go over aftercare, because after I do this arm, I'm gonna do my other arm off camera, and then I'm gonna come back and apply my aftercare, well, my beginning aftercare. So first things first, when you actually do your wax, you do not want to exfoliate or do any harsh exfoliation for at least, I would say like a couple days, to be honest, especially if your skin is like raw after, well, not really raw. If it's raw, whoa, bitch, you need to go to the hospital. But if it's like tender and things of that sort, really be gentle with your skin. Don't be super abrasive or aggressive with your skin. Me personally, I take about a week. I wash up with one of those African sponge nets. If you know, you know, girl. I got mine off Etsy. They tend to sell them in a lot of flea markets, African specialty shops, health and wellness shops, and like places that sell like aromatherapy and like natural deodorant and stuff. You can usually find them there as well. But I wash it with an African sponge net. Those are very, very good for exfoliation. I use it all over my body, but it's very good for places where you wax, especially my girlies who get ingrowns. Exfoliate. Okay, I cannot express it enough. You need to exfoliate, because exfoliation is going to bring any hair that is stuck underneath the skin, is going to bring it to the surface, so you won't have any irritation, any ingrowns, any boils, whiteheads, anything like that. Exfoliation is really, 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 really good for that. Also, I do know that some places such as like European Wax Center or the other place that I go to get waxed, Glow Med Spa, if you in like the Richmond area, then you know what that is. That's also another waxing facility. They tend to have their own wax aftercare, but I don't really buy that crap, because I just feel like as long as you exfoliate and making sure you taking care of your skin, you should be just fine, child. You don't need to go and buy $60–$70 worth of aftercare. Now if you want to do that, do you, boo, but I'm just saying, I just don't see it necessary. Okay, again, this is my little tab. Ooh, you see I was getting stuck. It wasn't dry all the way right here. It's too late to turn back now. Don't be like me. And yank it down. Yeah, and it's got like all the little leftover remaining hair, and you will see some people who do waxes try to pick wax up like that, but I never think that crap works. And it barely even pulled any hair off. Yeah, so that's what I do for aftercare in the days after I take my waxing, or I do my waxing. Yeah, trust wellness. You did good. You did good. So I'm about to finish the rest of my waxing off camera, and then I'm gonna be back to apply my final product that I typically do for my underarms, and then we'll be done. Also, I'm gonna throw it in before I get off camera. This is also the routine I follow when I wax any other place in my body. I tend to do my forearms, back of my arm. I'm not sure if all of this is your forearm, but bitch, I didn't take it out. That's not important. I do my legs, I do my underarms, I do my happy trail, which you know is from your belly button to the top of your hoo-ha. My happy trail. I don't do my own Brazilians, which I said that in the intro, because bitch, you're not trying to die. Yeah, I basically wax everything at home that isn't a Brazilian. I literally will wax everything at home, including my like toes and everything. So the same rules apply. Apply it in the direction of the hair growth and remove it. And if you have any little extra hairs that decide they want to be ruthless, then you just do a reverse strip in the opposite direction, and that'll typically clean up like any spare hairs you have left over. So now this is what my underarms looks like. She's very clean, very sleek, not a lot of hair and things left over. Yeah, and as far as like any discoloration under my arm, I said I was going to try, I've seen people talk about it a lot on TikTok and Instagram, but The Ordinary has this little glycolic acid like stuff, like liquid that you can put on a cotton swab and put under your underarms, and apparently that's supposed to help with discoloration. Again, I do not recommend you do that literally the day after you get a wax, child. Is you trying to die? Don't do that. Again, I will wait about a week before I start doing stuff like that, or at least like 48 hours for real to start doing stuff like that. But I'll be back after I wax my other underarm. Okay, honey bunnies, I'm done. This is both of my underarms, completely hairless, taking off all the hair. Girl, I feel good when I get all this hair off of me. Last but not least, what I do at the end of my routine is I like to take some fur oil. If you know, you know. This oil is really good for ingrowns and just calming any inflammation that may be around the area, because you really did just pull hair out your arm, girl. Like, then it comes with this little dropper, and then you just drop 1 or 2 drops under your underarms. Please do not put the dropper on your underarms directly, like on the skin. It can harbor bacteria when you do things like that, so you just want to like hover it above and just apply it. And this fur oil, again, none of this is sponsored. This is literally like what I do in my everyday life when I wax my underarms. That fur oil lasts a long time. I do know it's kind of expensive, but I mean, come on now, we're women. If you're not a woman, or maybe a man, no hate to you, boo. But I just feel like, as a woman, I can speak from a woman's perspective. I'm not gonna cry about the amount of money I spent on that fur oil. Trust and believe, I have spent way more money on dumber things, okay? Okay. So that is the end of my video, baby. Thank you for hanging out with me, and I'll see y'all in my next video.